Right, so let's begin. Hey. So obviously, this is like my first YouTube. Well, it's not because I've done singing and stuff on another one, but this is like the first one I want to get somewhere with. But so anyone who has me on Facebook, you'll have seen my status. Anyone who has me on BB will have seen my BC. And then anyone who has me on Twitter, which is like nobody. My new Twitter, follow my new Twitter, will be in the description because I have no followers, so I only made it last night to make this. So, right, if you'd have seen it, you'll know that I'm going to do like this Ask Tempy. So, it's going to be like basically the Ask Deirdre. I'm sad and I read my granddad's newspaper after he's read it. But I always read the Ask Deirdre section. Basically, you just send in your message and you send in your message and she'll give you advice and like stuff like that. So obviously I'm gonna do that. And if you go on my Ask FM, if you don't want to tweet me or inbox me or pop up because you don't know what you want, you don't want me to know it's you, like that's fair enough, as long as you don't send me hate. So get too much of that anyway. But my Ask FM will be in the description too. I'm clearly a beg about the description box, but you know. So anyway, another reason I'm going to do this to help, like obviously it's helping me because I want to get a name for myself, and it's going to help other people because they're going to get advice. But also, I don't see enough female YouTubers. I really don't. Like, it's really emotional. It gets me, it really does. It's like you get so many like male YouTubers. Like obviously, I think 3 main YouTubers I watch is like Mazzy Maz, Adam Worth and Sam Pepper. Obviously you have Mazzy Maz with his Story Time, and then Adam Worth with his Mad Rants, and then just Sam Pepper. But obviously, like, I wanted to do something completely different. You get people who try and copy and make funny videos and Story Time, but it's rubbish, it really is. So it's like, leave other people to do their thing. So I thought I'd think of my own thing to do. So it's gonna be like this, yeah. And then, so obviously I must have BC'd a message last night and then put my status up this morning. Then when I checked my Ask FM this morning, I woke up to like 11 messages. My heart, when I read that I had 11 messages, really helped. It really did. It's like motivation. I wasn't even going to do it if I had hardly any questions. I was just going to forget it and just be like, sorry guys. But yeah, so basically I'll just start, obviously, so I'm not gonna not do my... Oh, one thing, I'm not actually 7. I look 7, but I'm really not 7. I'm actually 15, so please don't send me hate telling me I'm a little child who hasn't even gone through puberty, which clearly I haven't, but you know, clearly I'm not like a 7-year-old girl. I'm really not, honestly. Like, I can pull out my birth certificate if I can go find it downstairs. That's effort, I'm not really gonna do that, but honestly, I'm 15. So, please don't tell me I can't give advice to people. Even though I'm still a little girl, but, you know, just... So... Right, I'm not reading that one. By the way, this is actually answering a question. I'm not going to read the question because this is really hurtful. But people who are on my Ask FM, yeah, like, don't send me hate. And don't send me hate thinking I'm going to read it on my YouTube video. Do you think I'm stupid or something? Like, no. And... to be fair, whoever it is, like, I don't have a clue at all who it is. Like, you seem to ask me really personal questions. Like, you seem to post really... And a lot of the time, it's not even a question. Like, it's stupid things. Like, for one, Will, yes, everyone knows about Will. Ellis, yes, whatever. Any other boy, you seem to feel the need to tell me that I've been with, then feel the need to tell me I'm a slag or whatever. No, I'm not really, I'm not. But, yeah, so I'm not going to read the question. If you want to read the question, look on my Ask Them, because I will reply with some ranting paragraph, as I always do. But, just so, I know you're going to watch this. I really do know you're going to watch this, because you're going to want to know what the reply is. And my reply is, get a life! Really do, get a life! I liked my accent then. I'm too awesome, really. Nah, but... really, shut up about my mum. Shut up about anybody I've ever been with. Really, just calm down. If you're going to say something to me, come up and say it to me. Like, come. Like, I really don't care. If you got something to say, tell me. Don't sit on Ask FM if you're just never gonna tell me who you are. Like, this has been going on for a good couple of months now. Like, you're an idiot, you really are. If you can't say nothing to me, don't say it at all. So yeah, that's my hate bit out the way. So the first question is, what's wrong with the world? I don't know whether you can see it, but you might be able to. What's wrong with the world? So, well, to be fair, I don't think there's anything right with the world. Like, for instance, today, I sat in my house, usual, listening to music on full blast. Listen to Miley Cyrus's new song, think, oh yeah, fair enough, a girl's got a new song out, like, she's going somewhere, okay. Watch the video to it. Nah, I really need to be killed, otherwise I'll harm a lot. This is what really gets at me. Obviously, if you were speaking to me today, you'll have understood how annoyed I was about this video. Like, anybody who spoke to me today will understand. But basically, the girl got famous from Disney Channel. Like, yes, you're gonna have young children. Like, I swear, if my sister ever saw that video and thought, oh look, it's Hannah Montana, let's do what Hannah Montana's doing, no. Like, she's gonna have little 7-8-year-old girls thinking, oh yeah, I wanna be like Hannah Montana. And then they're gonna see that video and think it's the right thing to do. And then I'm gonna be scrolling down Facebook one day and be like, oh yeah, see what's on my newsfeed, and it's just going to be a 7-year-old girl twerking. No. This is what life is going to end up. It's going to be little children, like, really little children, like, 7-year-old children twerking on my newsfeed. That's how it will end up, because Miley Cyrus can do it, everyone thinks they can do it. And it's going to be, obviously, it's not the children's fault, they're watching their idol do it, so they think, oh yeah, well, it's normal. Like, obviously, their idols are Disney Channel stars, like, so if you're a Disney Channel star, I really think you should stick to doing appropriate things when you have really young fans. Like, it's not right, it really isn't. Next one. This one's really cute, it really is. Gets me emotional. I hope this boy, I think it's the boy, I'm assuming it's the boy. I hope he listens to the advice I'm about to give. And the question is, what kind of flowers should you give to a girl? Like, I don't even think you can see my question, so I'm just not going to do that anymore. Right, first thing someone would say is roses. Nah, that's not special really. Like, obviously it is because they're expensive, but who cares? Like, it's a price, unless the girl's a gold digger. Then she's not really going to care. Like, you could go into a shop and buy a £2.50 bunch of flowers and that will still make her day bad. But I think, to be fair, it fully depends on the girl herself. Like, I would prefer it if someone came up to me with, like, bright pink bunch of flowers, be like, oh, here. Like, even if there's no reason to it, like, it's cute whatever flowers you get her, like, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. What's your height? My height. Please don't laugh at me because I'm only 5'5". I'm still growing. I look tall because I look tall, I'm like, touch the top. I'm not really touching the top. Nah, I'm really small. I am actually 5'5". I'm a little midget, but I don't care, it's me. I think everyone loves my height. It's just a small height. How many's happening? Next question. If you could offer a newborn child only one piece of advice, what would it be? My one piece of advice would probably be listen to other people when they tell you they've made the same mistake. Like, obviously, I'm a typical teenage girl, and when people tell me they've made the same mistakes, I just think, what are you on about? Please, no, shut up. Like, if you're my friend, you probably understand. Like, I never listen to what people tell me. It's like, oh, don't do this, you're gonna get hurt. And then I'll be like, oh my god. I don't really cry because I'm not that weird. They'll just be like, oh my god, you was right, I'm so sorry. And then I really don't listen to what people tell me. But then at times, like, nah, I think back to any advice I've ever been given, and I think, Temps, why didn't you listen? So obviously it would be, when people tell you they have been down that road, listen to them. Like, they really are trying to benefit you more time, not all time. Please don't take my word for that. It might be some really horrible person who's trying to make your life a misery. But when people tell you that they've made a mistake and they want you to learn from it, a lot of the time they genuinely mean they don't want you to make that mistake because they know how it hurts. Like, I always tell my little friends in year 8, like, not to be influenced by old people, like, do what they want to do, get their life on track. Bit of a hypocrite really, but obviously they're like my little youngsters, so it's like, I always tell them, and they probably never listen to me, and they're probably never going to. And if you're watching this, Jade and Vicky, watching you. But obviously, it's like, I do tell a lot of people, like, everything happens for a reason. Like, God has your path planned. Like, you're just living out of a book, basically. But if you listen to people's advice, just, it helps a lot. It really does. Even if you don't follow up on it, like, take it into account, prepare yourself. Is there another one? What would you do if you met an alien? Oh my god, I love this question. So whoever wrote this question, oh my god, I love you. If I met an alien, the first thing I'll probably do, because I'm a wee, I'll be like, oh my god, hi, will you be my best friend? And I hope the alien's green, I really do. And then, if they said yeah, I would ring up my friend Reem. I would just be like, oh my god, Riri, I made a best friend and it's an alien. I know I'm probably speaking that voice as well, because I'm a weirdo. And then I would probably take my alien best friend everywhere with me. Oh my god. I would go into town, I'd just be like, oh my god, hi. And when random people cuss me because I say hi to them. And I would get my alien and be like, my alien will scare them. It's going to be my secret weapon. Next question. How would you like to die? Awkward. Well, I don't think anybody really wants to die. I hope they don't anyway. If anyone watching this video wants to die, please. Speak to me on Ask FM or inbox me. If you're emotional, I will reply to you. I'm not going to say I'm going to reply to everyone because I might get some stalkers. That's a little bit weird. Probably won't, but you know. So, obviously, it's like, I don't want people around me to have to suffer going through pain, watching me in pain. So, I'd rather not know when I'm going to die. Like, I'd rather just die in my sleep. Like, just never wake up. And no one know I'm not going to wake up because it saves everybody a whole lot of pain. But that's me personally. Obviously that would mean not giving everybody a goodbye, but that would probably be the easiest way, I think. But I don't know, never really thought of it in detail, I suppose. I already answered that one. Why is England so cold? Well, England is so cold, I'm gonna go all geography, even though I don't take geography. I'm absolutely rubbish at geography. I'm gonna go geography on you. Basically, it's because the equator's here. I think that's the name. The equator's around the world. And, like, England is, like, here. So it's like, hi, England, you're going to have the cold weather from the North Pole. Don't actually, it's the Atlantic, I think. And it's going to just be like, all the cold weather will come down. And just because it's England, really. Because we're too far away from the equator to get heat. Really is. Only advice. It's not really advice, I suppose, but you know. How do I get the boy I like to know I exist? Well, to be fair, I think you gotta give him a reason to think you're different, because you know how girls are always like boys are all the same. Well, a lot of boys I speak to, please don't take that as a way I speak to lots of boys, because I'm gonna get more hate on my ass. Right, but obviously a lot of boys I speak to think, they're like, all girls are the same when it comes to relationships. But you gotta prove to him, like, don't get whipped over the boy. That gets you nowhere, it really doesn't. But, like, just prove to him you're gonna be different to a whole lot of other girls. Like, just make him see what you've got. Don't go out in some top down here and shorts that won't even cover your bottom. It's stupidness. You have to have respect. My nan always tells me you have to respect yourself before anyone else is going to respect you. So if you respect yourself, don't come across as a slag, just be you. Like, honestly, everyone says it, but if you're just you, try speak to the boy. Like, you might think he doesn't know you exist, but he really might. Like, just try. That's all I can really say. Right. I want to do well at school, but I'm in year 10 and I'm on grade G for everything. What can I do? I think the best thing to do is probably lock off everyone, switch off your phone on a night, and just put your head in a book. Not literally, like, sit there with a book. Just sit here with like a... and fall asleep. Don't fall asleep like that. I don't literally mean like that. Like, I think the only way to get your grades up is by putting in effort. Like, you can't expect yourself to get a high grade if you're not putting in effort. So I think it just consists of putting your priorities straight. Like, your education needs to come before everything, because that's the first brick to your life. Like, if you get good qualifications, that's half your house already built. Like, it's just pushing you further. You gotta think of someone who you wanna make proud. Like, you gotta think, oh, like, obviously mine's probably my nan and granddad or my little sister. She's... Hi, puppy. That's right. Obviously, I think in, like, I see it as in, like, 10 years' time. In 10 years' time, I want to say, when I was in school, my nan and granddad was proud of me, and my little sister was proud of me. So you just got to think of someone who you want to make proud. See me properly, I don't think. So, yeah. Let's see what else. I really don't think I read this question right. 1 minute. I think I'm gonna... Please kill me. I'm really sorry to whoever answered this question. Like, I'm gonna feel really bad now. But I think you're an actual idiot. Like, all my life. The question is, how can I make myself mixed race? Mixed race. Can you see it? Let's just leave it at that. Right, anyway, so yeah, all the links to everything is in the description. If you're a stalker, my camera's falling. Like, if you're a stalker, please don't start my Facebook, but that's going to be in the description too. I'm not going to accept random people because I'm not a weirdo. But if you want advice, inbox me or tweet me. My Twitter's going to be in the description too. I'm at AskFM. And that's all I really want to give out. I'm not giving out my number on my papers. Yeah. But yeah, so feel free, like, anytime. I'm gonna do a video probably every week, depending on how many questions I get and stuff, because I don't even know how far this is gonna go. Like, if I get a lot of questions, it's gonna be like, yeah, I'll have to do one, say 2 times a week. Well, I'm not doing anything more than that yet, I don't think. But at the minute, I'm gonna stick to doing like one Tuesday night, Wednesday morning kind of thing. So yeah, if you wanna post on my AskFM, and to make life easier for me, I'm a lazy person, like, put like hashtag AskTempy or something like that, or put something so I know that it's for this video, because otherwise I'm gonna think it's a personal question for me and not for YouTube, and then might accidentally answer it. So just, yeah, thank you for watching. If you watched it, I love you. I don't really, because I don't think a lot of you are. Well, actually, I probably do if you've seen it on Facebook and stuff, but yeah, so sorry about it being such a long video. It's my first one, so that's my excuse. Bye!